Hey guys.
Hello guys, welcome back to Mom and Jess Talk Show. So this is one of our episodes in the 4 Ds of successful living, and today we're taking two topics in one, and which we title dedication versus diligence. Dedication versus diligence. We decided to put it together because they more or less are similar in terms. If you're trying to describe or define them, dedication means your commitment to your work, whether your school work or your business or your place of work, whatever type of work, it requires your commitment. And also diligence also requires your commitment, it requires your perseverance, your patience. So if you actually look at both terms, dedication and diligence, they're actually like virtues and important ingredients for what? For successful living. As much as you can pray about God helping you out to achieve your dreams, as much as you can pray about God helping you to do or attain your goals, you also have your part to play, and that part is the place of the Bible. Even the scripture in Proverbs mentions what the hand that works will rule. The hardworking person, the diligent person, his hand before kings and not the enemy. And that goes to show us that whatever actions we take towards whatever our goals are, whatever our missions are, as long as we are committed, as long as we are focused, as long as we are putting in hard work, regardless of obstacles, regardless of hassles that might come in, just being committed to that thing, God rewards it. It's a key principle to godly living, if you might ask me. So I'd like to take a break
Okay, so basically, dedication is how much time or effort that you want to put into something. So, for example, if when it comes to studies, if you are really struggling in a subject and you have the mindset to say, like, okay, I want to get like a better book. I'm tired of not being able to understand the subject. So now you put in the dedication, you dedicate time and effort to this subject so that obviously you get better marks because like the more effort and time that you give into something, the better and the more improvements you see. And also, what's the other word?
diligence.
Diligence. So basically, diligence is like when you change your mindset to the point where you're like, okay, this like like you want to put in the effort. I guess that they are slightly more or less the same thing, but diligence is just having that push forward, like the urge forward. So I guess not only in academics, it can also be in God as well. Like you get this feeling that like, damn, I want to know God more. I want to do this. I want to take part in church, yeah, activities and stuff like that. It can also be in family. Like, okay, I want to like come closer to my family, maybe if we're like not that close with your family. So basically, you can dedicate time and effort to anything, and you can also put diligence in any subject or department.
Thank you for bringing in that aspect as well. I remember like last year, I used to be involved in the evangelism unit, but for some reason, well, I wouldn't want to say I was giving excuses. There were so many things coming up that made me, you know, excuse me, I couldn't just meet up with, the weekly activity that regards to, the evangelism outreach. And when I was beginning to look at this year, that was one thing I told God. I said, I prayed about it. But I know it will not just stop at praying. I have to do something about it. So in terms of diligence, sometimes we will actually set to do something. We desire it. We want to dare to take that action. So we have to look at those things that actually crop up as excuses and then set a goal for ourselves. If it's something we cannot meet up with weekly, how much are we able to do to show that we are dedicated to it? How much are we able to do to show our part of commitment? Because remember, being dedicated and being diligent is also like you serve as an asset to whatever organization you're working to, whether it's a church or institution or your place of work or in your business. People get you become admirable to people, and it's not like you're working for them, because God takes the glory for whatever you're doing. God gave you the energy, He gave you the strength, He gave you the potentials, He has given you everything. He has equipped us all to do what we are doing. So we do not take the glory for ourselves. But then again, the accountability, the onus lies on us to show our accountability, because as I said, whatever you're able to deliver is what people will see. And believe me, whether you like it or not, whether you notice it consciously or unconsciously, people are watching your actions. The person that is diligent, the person that is dedicated in whatever he or she is doing, even though you don't get credit, even though you don't get noticed, because after all, you're not doing whatever you're doing to get noticed, the reward is there both in heaven and on earth for you. And that's why, if you ask me, you see, even unbelievers, they prosper in what they do. They prosper because they are applying that principle. They are applying the principle of what, using whatever gift God has given them. God is so merciful that he makes the rain to fall, on everyone. There's a scripture that says he makes the rain to fall both on the wicked and, just everyone. Good person, bad person receives the rain. You see everybody, even people that you don't expect. You feel like you're better, but you're not in the position to judge anyone, because you do not know. You do not know what principle they are setting for themselves. You do not know what pace that they have given themselves to work on. So I believe that as each and every one of us that is watching this, just is good for you to check yourselves and begin to see what areas you have to, put in your diligence, your efforts, and be more active to attain that goal. If it has to do with your church activities, and you find yourself giving excuses all the time, excuses might not be good enough. What are you going to do this new year to ensure that you successfully achieve the goal you have set towards, achieving your church activity goals expected of you, concerning the church activities, concerning your place of work, concerning you as an employee, because you're an asset to wherever organization you find yourself. Then it depends on how you're able to account for yourself. So I pray that as we look towards, earning a successful life in every sphere of life, that we remain diligent. Remember the ants, the scripture also stated it, that they gather their food during the summer, so that during the winter they relax. The same thing with the bears, they hibernate during the winter, they don't come out. So I mean, if God can use animals to show us ways we should, how seriously we should take our life and actions we need to do, how to activate ourselves, then we should begin to reason and, have that mindset that there should be something you need to offer. Nobody is a waste, nobody is a non-entity. There's always something to offer. There's always a service to offer. You are never too important not to render you're never, everybody is important enough to render a service. That's what I wanted to say. So I pray that we begin to, check ourselves and see what areas in our lives that has stopped us from, being dedicated and being diligent in our work. And begin to